Right, let's go. We're going to jump straight in it today. Just let the race load up. And then we shall... Oops, I do not want to open crew chief. Don't want to open crew chief. Trying to get it a little bit more consistent on the start, because there's a few things that I can't actually get done. Until I start the stream, unfortunately. I hope everybody's having a fine day. Now that's done. Get rid of that. Get rid of crew chief. We're not going to run crew chief. It's a weak or bit temperamental at the moment. Probably need an update. Right. Let's have it. Right, run the Nürburgring. Just need to sort the sound out. Stick it through my earphones. That'd help, wouldn't it? There we go. There we go. Right. Sort that out. Make sure this is working, actually. Make sure chat's actually working on the stream. That is me saying hello. Don't worry, I'm not popular. Yep, we're going. Right. Let's abuse the Nürburgring tonight.
Car stopped ahead, be careful.
Oh dear. Did he forget that he had cold tyres? Or did they just crash? Such an Edward move. I know I've got cold tyres, but I could have gone around there a little bit quicker, couldn't I? Yes. Yep. So, I'll stick to my original braking line there. Prefer to start from the beginning. Get it all in. Get it all in. I've not seen it rain on the Nürburgring for a while. come to think of it. All tracks in the UK, or all tracks from the UK on iRacing at the moment should be wet through. It's not stopped raining in the UK for a very long time, and it seems a little bit unrealistic that every time I race on a UK track it's sunshine, and it should be raining and drizzling at the least. The tracks should be sodden. And I'm on the market for some new pedals. Looking at some is it CRP2 from Moser. CRP2 pedals. These ones I've got, SRPs, they're alright, but they've been hassling me a little bit. The accelerator pedal has been acting up quite a lot lately. And started to annoy me. I think I'm due an upgrade. Surely due an upgrade.
Green next time by. Line up on the left side. The estimated SOF is 2,515. Pit road's closed, don't come in. There are a lot of points on the table. Be smart and get a good finish. 5 cars left to grid.
Goodbye, cup of tea. You was lovely.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
I wonder where we can land today. Don't mind starting at the back of the Nürburgring.
Good luck, have fun.
We usually get to see some chaos.
Yep, good luck.
And being at the back, should I decide to slow down because of the chaos, anyone deciding that they want to go hell for leather through the chaos are not going to be running into the back of me. That is a common thing of the Nürburgring, unfortunately. Drives me absolutely insane. It does.
Catch that 22 car.
I'm going to do a little bit of a wheel
Catch
spin.
that 24 car. Catch that 4 car. Catch that 7 car. Catch that 16 car. Catch that 18 car.
Now, tyres are going to be too hot right now, but by the time we get to the start, they'll actually be quite a lot more grippier than normal. I don't like swinging around all over the track, especially with other people, because yeah, other people can be a little bit silly, swing around a little bit too much.
Getting ready, going green.
Right, let's have it.
Each car is in.
I think next
Green
week
flag, green flag.
we're in the GT3s at the Nürburgring. I'm really looking forward to that. What we're doing, single file. I can handle that for the first half lap. Get a little bit of a rhythm going. Let's not, like, get ourselves into any drama at the moment.
There's an incident ahead. You've got a
There
slow
we go.
car on the left. You've got a slow car on the left. Car stopped on the left.
There we go. Go on, mate. Get your foot down. It's three free positions already. It's nice to have nobody behind you, like on the Nürburgring first lap, because, I mean, that was a very minor accident, to be honest with you. And it's nice to know that if you want to slow down because of an accident in front, you can slow down without somebody behind you just being reckless and ramming into the rear of you. Right, okay. Getting a little bit of rhythm. The car, is that an Audi? White and black Audi. He looks like he's being quite steady on the corners, so I'm hoping we can get around that guy. I braked a little bit late, but we're alright. Focusing on what the Audi's racing like. Yeah. Alright. There's some overtaking potential now. Oh shit, no there's not. There is no overtaking potential.
Looks like we've got some engine trouble, buddy. I bet you lost a lot of power.
I have.
Required repairs are 40 minutes, 2
Well-
seconds. Optional repairs are 1 minute 39 seconds. All the damage is repairable.
That wasn't a great start at all. That was a very bad start. I've been having lots of luck on the Nürburgring, and as soon as I stream, like last stream, yeah, we'll not let that happen again. Is there anything we can do to fill in before the next Nürburgring? When is the next Nürburgring on? Right, it starts in 46 minutes. So what can we drop in for like 20 minutes? 20-minute drop in. What have we got? What have we got to drop in for 20 minutes? A little bit of a filler, so I'm not sat here talking for half an hour. Mazda MX-5 at Winton. Formula 1600. F4 at Long Beach. I could work on my Formula license, actually. I've not driven Formula for a while. So we'll drop on this. This is starting in 1 minute. Okay, it's started in 1 minute, but it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the bum and not let me join for a little while because it's about to start. I hate it. I hate this part where you're just waiting to join a race. Just let me join. I know Long Beach. Can't remember the last time I drove an F4 car. Can't remember the last time I drove an F3, F2, F1. Formula V or 1600. Or Skipton, whatever it's called. Just let me join because, you know, I'm trying to keep it rolling without having like a boring patch. I'm trying to avoid a boring stage. And we only low rated in Formula cars because I don't race them. So we're probably going to see lots of drama. That'll be a little bit more fun while we wait for the next Nürburgring to jump on. Come on. Come on. Let me in. There we go. 3, 2. All right, then. Let me in. Sorry about this. It's probably super boring. Like, there we go. Join race. It's loading now. It is loading. Bear with me. I apologise. We will be jumping on the Nürburgring in the next 20 minutes, half an hour. We had some... It was just me being an absolute popsicle. Wow. Estimated strength of field. Till I have not. In fact, this could be bad. Because I've no practice in the F1 car. F4s. None. I have, just not recently. Right. Let's have it. Long Beach, F4. I know it's completely opposite to what the description says, but we will. That's why it says most, so we'll jump straight back onto Nürburgring as soon as I can. But we've got a minute 40 of practice. I think these are only 20-minute races, so that'll land us for about 10-20 minutes of practice on Nürburgring before the race. Right, I need to learn my braking zones in like a minute. We're learning while we're racing, so it's probably a good job that we're only in a very, very low strength of field. Is this a third? Ooh. Sketchy. Sketchy, sketchy, sketchy. We'll break at 200 marker. I know these brakes are pretty cool. So I have driven the F4 before at Long Beach because there is the thingamajig at the top of the screen. So I have driven F4 before. If I must have done it a while back though, a couple months ago. Wait, a little bit skiddy, skiddy. That was nice other than the oversteer. 10 seconds to qualifying. Brake at what? 350?
Car on the right. Go left.
Oh dear.
Car on the right. Still there. Clear on the right.
Very nasty entry from the pits there, from the guy behind. Who is it? Edward? Call him Edward. Yeah. The guys that are joining, I apologise. We are jumping back on the Nürburgring ASAP. I just basically caused myself some unnecessary drama and, well, just wiped myself out very early on. So we're jumping in a quick F4 race, something that I don't really do. And then after this, we'll be able to jump back on the Nürburgring for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes of practice, then back into the race. Bear with me, apologise. What is so daunting is that it looks like I'm the highest rated in this split, and I've not raced on this track this week. And the bad thing is, that is going to look really bad, is that I don't practice Formula cars, so my rating is absolute garbage. So these guys who were lower rated than me, like probably 1,000, are probably going to be faster than me on this track. Scary, that is. Scary, but, you know, bear with me. You can laugh at me. We can laugh and smile and wave at me, I suppose. It's all fun and games. Hopefully, I can pull some sort of witchcraft and wizardry out of my rear end and get a good score in here.
Green, green, green.
Now, I was racing on the Long Beach in the LMP3s not long ago, so I do have some recent-ish track knowledge.
Here comes your first timed lap.
I won't lie, I'm sort of using this similar-ish markers to the LMP3s, minus 50 on the 50 metres, whatever, on the brake markers, because I don't think the F4 is quite as fast, and I'm pretty sure the brakes are a smidge better than the LMP3s. So I'm not coming in absolutely blind. We'll definitely see some drama. I'll probably bin it, I won't lie. Does anybody here have the CRP2 Moser pedals? Because I'm looking at buying some. It's a little bit of an upgrade. And I'd like to know what they are like. That's going to be a lap that doesn't count. She made contact with a wall. How sad. Oops.
One more lap.
Or does anybody have any recommendations on a set of pedals that they really get along with? These pedals have been giving me some jip lately. I've got them working again tonight. There was being a bit horrible last night. They're not even that old, actually. Here we go. Bear with me 2 seconds, buddy. I'll welcome. I'm really sorry if I butcher the name. I'm going to try and read the name in a minute. Mumwaldy. Mumwaldy. Welcome. I use the SimMagic P2000s, but I hear the P1000s are really nice too. I've never really considered SimMagic, to be honest. They are quite well known, very respected brand, aren't they? I've never really... No, I've not actually gave them any thought. I've been quite Moser orientated, I won't lie. That could be a really good shout.
There's the flag, it's over.
Ah, I'll look into them. I will look into them. If you don't mind me asking, buddy, how much are they? I'm looking to spend... Oh, shiver me timbers. Oh, fortunately we've qualified. Oh,
You've got wheel damage.
you'll have to bear with me on this because I'm a shit rater. I don't normally drive Formula cars. It's just a filler. So my rating will be pants. The trail braking is amazing. How much are they roughly, if you don't mind me asking? I've got a budget around 3, maybe 400. But we'll say 100, 200 if the missus of in earshot. Okay, nice one. I mean, 600-700 USD, so that'd be 450 maybe in pounds. I think maybe a bit more. I think US dollars actually doing quite well against the British pound at the moment, so we might be talking more like 500. It's a good shout though. I'll definitely look into them. I've had some but I was hearing quite a lot of good stuff about the CRP2s from Moser, and they are roughly in my... Well, I found some brand new ones on eBay, really cheap, just shy of £300, which I'm assuming is around top 300 for US dollar, maybe low 400s. It's been a while. I've not actually been checking what currencies are like lately. I'm usually well up to it with the crypto trading and whatnot, but I've tried to step away from crypto. Second-hand sprints. That could be a good shout. I have looked at second-hand. I always get worried, though, that I'm going to be buying something that's nearly broken. I've heard sprints are amazing, but brand new, they are a bit out of my budget, I won't lie. Sprints are meant to be up there, though, aren't they? Like, really high up. Okay. That's within budget. I could stretch to that. Is that USD or GB, Great British Pound, if you don't mind me asking? By the way, welcome Sim Tom. And nice to see you in chat, buddy. I will be jumping back on the Nürburgring, buddy. This is a bit of a failure. I literally just, I just absolutely wrecked myself, and I've got to apologise for the rating of this one. I don't normally drive Formula cars. Oh, okay. So I bought Ultimates, 530 second hand, nothing goes wrong with them. You know what? I have considered second hand just so I can stretch that little bit further. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could stretch to that, Tom. Well, okay. That's bang within budget then. I mean, I have got room to stretch. There is room for me to stretch. I am not literally just, I'm just a little bit of a tight bugger sometimes, I won't lie. But yeah, these I've got some SRPs, and they've been great, they've been
The
fine.
estimated SOF is 964.
Wow. Ooh, that's bad. But anyway, yeah, I don't normally drive Formula cars. You'll have to bear with me. Sorry, guys. We're probably going to see some wreckage. I'm not going to lie. That's what we're using this filler for. Before we jump
5
back on
cars
ring.
left to grid.
Yeah, the SRPs I've got, and the brakings doesn't seem the same. If that makes sense. I don't know.
Good luck.
I don't know if it's the spring that I've got in there.
Good luck.
It just seems.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm quite heavy-footed, and I don't know if I've just overused the brake pedal.
Look good.
The accelerator pedal as well. That's been hit and miss.
Let's go.
I've to do a little bit of work early to get them picking up again, the sensor. So I definitely need some more.
Waiting on the final car
I'm
to grid.
hoping by the time I stream next, I'll have a new set of pedals to learn. I have been heavily contemplating the CRP2s from Moser.
Ring, 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 ring.
But I'll be honest with you, I'll look into the sim
In the middle,
magics
three
and
wide, be
the
careful. There's an incident behind. Clear on the
I
left.
can't remember the
Three
names
wide.
of what
Clear
Tom
on the
said.
right.
Sim Tom said. Some second hand. I might even look down the second hand
Right
route.
side.
It's a good
Clear on
show.
the
You can stretch your budget a little bit further, can't you? On places like eBay.
Right side. There's an incident behind. Clear on the right.
Fucking I'll just follow them into the wall. They look very similar. Yeah, and whatever I get
Stop!
next, I do
Stop!
want.
What the fuck?
I do want some decent load cells next, like some good quality. So there's no point, you know, buying cheap but paying twice. I'd rather just get something that's going to get me consistent braking. No issues. I can just play. I set them up. Obviously, everything needs a little bit of setting up.
Car stopped ahead. There's an incident ahead.
Which one's window wiper on here? Oh, there's no window wiper. It's the there we go. Tearing the visor, aren't we? If you could buy the
32.465.
I'm definitely going to look into it. 100%. I really appreciate the recommendations that you two have just thrown at me. Because I'm like, because I've always had Logitech or Moser. I've been quite ignorant to what else is out there, to be honest with you. So I really appreciate those shout-outs. Thank you ever so much. That's just opened my horizons so much more. I'm like, oh, there are other brands. Of course there are. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Really, really do. It's made me feel a little bit better that Sim Tom has said that he's bought some second-hand, I can't pronounce the name of them, and he's had no issues with them. It's made me feel a little bit more comfortable. Seem to be nailing that last exit, unless I just feel as though I am. I'm not doing. I'm butchering it.
22.1.
Yeah, the CRP2s I have heavily looked into, and I felt as though
Fucking watch out, dude.
I felt as though that my mind was pretty much made, but no, I'm glad I've asked, and I'm glad you two have just thrown some ideas
There's
out
an
there.
incident ahead. Go right. Right side. Clear.
That's
If you're gonna leave pit road, at least make sure there's no fucking cars coming, dude.
yes, made me feel a little bit better actually. Yeah, yesterday I spent about half an hour trying to get the accelerator to pick up. Like, the
There's an
sensors,
incident ahead.
the sensors on the way out. I've not had that issue with the brake pedal yet, but it does seem to be requiring different forces, if that makes sense. It seems okay at the moment, but I've been picking up some issues lately. Fortunately, they've not had me on stream yet, but they fully disconnected yesterday, and
Go left.
my car just full throttled, and I think it was full. I think the steering wheel was full locked left, even though the steering wheel was still connected. Weird.
23.874.
Brake at 400, brake a little early, so I don't know where these guys are braking. Oh, a little bit of oversteer there. That was scary. Not the guy in front, the guy after. He looks as though his rear end's going a little bit loose on some of these corners. I'm expecting him to go a little bit slidey in a moment. So how are we anyway? Where are we watching from, if you don't mind me asking? Oh dear, fourth gear is a little bit scary. I'm going to stick to third in there. Probably is a fourth gear corner I won't. Oh,
There's an incident ahead. You've got a slow car on the left. Go right.
America, Tennessee, nice.
Magnus, can you fucking move?
459.
Some of the some of the best whiskies, Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken.
Or wreck the leaders, that's fine too, dickhead.
I'm a bit of a whiskey. I'm not going to say connoisseur, but a whiskey fan definitely. Oh, just ran over somebody's front wing.
It was crazy, man.
Lots of smoke
Got a
ahead.
slow car on the left. Car stopped on the left. Go right.
Fucking
I knew it was going to go looking
Go
slippy.
Fucking blue flag, man.
Northeast England. Stockton on... Oh, bear with me. Sorry, corner. Stockton on Tees. I've never heard of it. Northeast. So, would you be near Newcastle? When you say Tees, does that mean Teesside? $30 miles down from Newcastle, nice. It's lovely up there. I go to Teesside quite a lot.
Has taken the lead.
You'll probably have heard of it.
24.762. You're in fifth. Let's get the next one.
Marsden Bay, you'll have heard of Marsden Bay, I'm sure. I go there quite a lot. I've never been to Tennessee. I'd love to go. But the me and the wife don't do great sitting on a plane for more than a few hours. My rating in Formula is 1250-ish.
These fucking
My
laps are
rating in
dangerous.
sports car is... Well, it's actually come down from
Yeah, man, we're doing the same.
2400 to... last I checked, it was
The leader
2000.
just did a 20.539.
It's probably going to be late 19s or early 2000s at the moment after the...
22.352.
because we got wrecked. Well, I wrecked myself. It was nobody's fault. It was my fault on the last Nürburgring race. I don't know why I'm shuffling gears so much. It shows that I really don't know this car very well. I know the track, which is working in my favour. The sports car licence, I'd like to say, even though I'm sat around 22, my highest is 25, 26. I want to say that I would probably fit myself at this moment in time competitive 22 to 2300 tops. I'd say I'm still competitive at. The Nürburgring in the GT3s and the the caddy and all that stuff, I do fare very well usually. I'd like to
Got a slow car
up
on the
that
right.
rating
Car
quite
stopped
a
ahead.
bit
Be
on the
careful.
Nürburgring. Never made it to Europe. Went all over Asia via the Marines. What do you-
22.195.
You was in the
Nice work,
Marines?
that's the
No,
ball. Good job.
I'm right saying that. As in, like, in the military sense, Marines. Nice. Oops. Nice. I have a friend who actually left the UK to go join the Marines in the US. I don't know, like, what regiment or whatever what the equivalent is in the US, but he left. He had an opportunity to join the British Royal Marines, and he went to the US to join the Marines in the US.
There's an incident behind.
Wow, so you're well travelled then. You're very well travelled. Must be amazing seeing the world, especially Asia. Asia's a beautiful part of the world, isn't it? Never been. Don't think you could use the head rotation. Do you know what? In a weird way, I said the.
21.
I was playing around with it, Tom,
That was your fastest lap of the session.
I weirdly use it to help me determine if I am about to oversteer. It kind of, now I've got used to it, it actually helps, if that makes sense. It's like a visual cue to if I'm being a bit too stupid on the corners. I did have the same feeling. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna stick with it. For some reason, I just took to it. Yeah, sorry. I hope it's not. Putting you off, man. I'm sorry. Originally, I left it on because I felt it was a little bit more
Right side.
involving,
Clear.
like, a little bit more immersive. But I found that I've started to be able to use it as a little bit of a visual cue as well.
.064.
I'll have a look for the setting. I do know the setting. It's been a while since I've done it. I weren't going to go for the overtake. I was trying to get to watch his mirrors to put him off.
On the left.
And it worked a treat.
Right.
I just want him to check his mirrors. I just put him off his corner. It seems to have worked a treat. That was pretty cool, that. I'm impressed with myself. That it worked. Pretty impressed with myself. Well, we've got a minute 40 left. So what's that? Another 2 laps maybe? This lap and another lap? Or we've got 2 laps after this? Might as well take it steady. I've somehow managed to get what looks like P2 from P9, which I have no idea how I've managed to pull that out of my bum, but it's there.
Thank you.
Considering I've got, like, no experience in this car. Wow.
You're back in second, good job.
P2 somehow. Yeah, so I've got 1 more lap after this. I'm not ignoring chat, just bear with me. I will read your message in a moment. I am not being ignorant. I'm sorry. I've got a very bad habit of reading chat and then just veering off track. So in this on Long Beach, it won't be off track, it'll be into a wall.
White flag, 1 more lap to go.
So I feel pretty I feel like I'm nailing the last corner, but I feel as though there's a lot more.
21.778. That was your fastest lap of the session.
I feel like the car has got so much more to give on the corners. I feel like as though I'm being way too reserved on these corners. Last lap. Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, matey. Nice. Thanks for dropping in, Tom. I really appreciate it as well. You've given me some inspiration on what pedals to look into as well, man. Really appreciate you. I hope that I see you again. Thanks again, buddy. I'll catch you later. There we go. I don't know how I pulled 2nd place. No idea.
There's the checker flag.
I'm not going to try and pronounce them, but I'm just going to call them sprints.
Great job, driver.
I am, I'm gonna, thanks ever so much, Tom. Like, really appreciate it. Settings, where would it be on settings? Was it driving? Animate look transition, I think. Was it? No. Wasn't that. See you, Tom, buddy. Thanks again. Really appreciate it. I hope I see you again, matey. I hope I do. Where would it be? Would it be on graphics? Driver's view. Graphic? No, definitely not on graphics. Could be on driver's view. Display, sorry. I don't know. I don't know. That's a little bit wrong. We're on, what? I think this is 32, not 23. Wrong way around, be alright. Be right. You know what? I don't actually know. Neck motion. There we go. That's it. Neck motion. It was neck motion. Slapped it all the way up. Right. Let's have a look. Should be able to jump with the Nürburgring now. Yeah. There we go. 12 minutes for the Nürburg. There we go. We can actually go back to what we're supposed to be doing. Do you know what? It's when I first did it, I did it for like immersion, but I sort of do use it as a little bit of a cue now if I'm like going too hard into a corner, and it sort of your neck will twist on in game if you oversteer and starting to oversteer. So I use it as a little bit of a visual cue as well. Even though I originally did it for immersion, it's ended up to be a little bit of a driver aid for me, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's I kind of use it to my advantage. I'm going to switch it back to this because it's about to jump in. Is it annoying to watch, by the way? By the way. Right, so Tom didn't use in motion. You said you were going to log in and check your setting. SimMagic also have a nice haptic motors that attach to their pedals. Oh, haptic motors. What are they? That's interesting. I checked my settings and I have my neck rotation set to 16. I mean, it might not work for you. I think Tom may have found it a little bit disruptive, if you want to call it that. But for me, it definitely helps. Oh, right, okay. That's with the SimMagic ones. Because he's recommending the sprints. I'm not going to try and say the first name. I mean, being dyslexic, it's hard enough to speak English. Never mind. Something else. Cold tyres. Just remember I'm on cold tyres. Not you, me. I'm talking to myself. Right, okay. Something I've heard of haptics before, but I've never looked into them. And you say that you used the 2000s, didn't you? Tiny brakes around here. Just after that line in the tarmac. Should have been a smidge earlier being on cold tyres still, but it'll be alright. That's why I don't read chats as much when I'm on a bit of a bendy bit part of the track. I just veer off. Oh dear me. That same corner again as last one. what am I doing wrong then? Because I've been fine on it all week.
I've got some engine trouble. You've probably lost some power.
I'm going to have to do that again and see what I'm doing wrong. The race will start in about 9 or 10 minutes. To be honest with you, this is the first week I bought this car, I think like Tuesday or Wednesday. I think I streamed Wednesday. It was the night that I streamed. Last, I think it was either Tuesday or Wednesday night. And it's front wheel drive, these TCR cars, and I've only bought it because I just love getting on the Nürburgring, and I'm having a little bit of a rough time learning how to properly drive it. Although I feel as though it's a good car to learn, type of car, should I even say. I feel as though there's more consequence to bad pedal inputs. And what I am used to is the MX-5, the Cadillac race car, GT4s, 3s, and I have started to get semi-decent in the LMP3. But the Nürburgring, oh fucking hell, I looked at chat, sorry, I looked at the chat box. The LMP3, the Nürburgring, I do know it very well, and me rating usually, not so much in the TCR cars, but when it's on GT3s and 4s, my rating starts to go pretty high to like, I start going up in my iRating quite a lot more than normal. And then when I'm not racing on the Nürburgring, it seems to settle between 2,000 and 2,300. And then if we get a good stint on the Nürburgring in a preferred car like the GT3s or 4s, I seem to start hitting like 226, 27. I've not been 2,700 yet, but I start like 25, 2,600 if you know what I mean. It's a good track to learn. I feel as though you learn a little bit. It requires a little bit of everything. There are one or two corners that, as well as I know the track, still really struggle with. In fact, we're not far away from one corner that I absolutely hate. I'll point it out to you, actually. I seem to lose a lot of time. Not here. This one can be a little bit tricky, but I seem to be getting the hang of it now a little bit. I feel as though you just got to be patient, enter a little bit steadier, you can exit a little bit faster. This corner here can be tricky. I'll show you coming up to it. I'll show you the corner that I really struggled with. Oh fucking hell, I looked at chat box again. Still on cold tyres. Well, still feels a little bit weird. Right, so this next corner we're coming up to, this is the one I've never really been any good at it on iRacing. It was never a problem on Forza. This is the corner I hate. That felt like better than normal. Oh fucking hell. Will you look at the road? I need to get a chat box over here somewhere, not like over here and not like to the side. Mine sucks. I have raced twice today and wrecked out twice. Well, I've raced once today, which I think you've seen, and I wrecked out. So I imagine you've been in these TCR cars. I wrecked out within like the first 5 minutes. Realistically, I don't feel very competitive in this TCR car at all. The only reason I feel semi-competitive in it is because it's on the Nürburgring. If it was any other track, I'd be showing how incompetent I am in this car, like, a lot. I have managed to pull a win. I think I've raced on the Nürburgring in this car now. I think this will be my, I'm going to say, 6th race. And I've managed to pull, I think, a podium, a 1st place, 12th place. I don't know why I geared down there. And I think the rest of them have just been, like, wrecks. I shouldn't be gearing down there either. There should be a 4th gear corner. This one, I like to enter in 4th, drop to 3rd. I'll just get up to the straight, and then I'll check the I'm not ignoring you, I promise. Oh, there we go, we're alright. Just full send through here, just hook the curbs. Then I count to 3, 1, 2, 3, brake, 5th, 4th, and just let it swing around here. Accelerate for a smidge, drop to 3rd. But I always butcher this carousel. Always butcher this carousel. I always seem to get a slow exit. I was stupid. Especially not here. I was stupid. I keep trying to race GT3s and the lower R rating levels. If you pass someone, yeah. To be fair, it doesn't really. It's weird. I mean, I've been having some. I've gave GT3s a little bit of a break, which is probably going to hammer me next week. So I think it's GT3s on the Nürburgring next week. I was getting a little bit. No, not a little bit. I was getting very annoyed. Just the lack of quality of races. The people in them was just like, I want to say aggressive, but it was just stupid. Where the defending were absolutely so shit. It just cost anyone near them the race and themselves. It doesn't really
Car 98, just hit the fastest lap.
get much better.
0.057.
In the GT3s, but in the Mazda MX-5s, it does get better, and in the Caddy race car, it gets better definitely. GT3s, I feel as though people take it a little bit too seriously. I know you're supposed to take this sort of like iRacing. I know iRacing is meant to be taken a little bit more seriously, but I feel as though I don't know how to explain it. It's just weird, like, the mentality of some people. Lap 1, cold tyres, the GT3s, yeah, hyper aggressive definitely is probably the word I'm looking for. They feel as though, like, lap 1, cold tyres, you'll know, in the GT3s, they are absolutely, like, shocking. And they're going for, like, an overtake, and there's nowhere for them to go once they get past you. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Like, at least let your tyres warm up a little bit before you go doing anything crazy. And to be fair, the tracks that the GT3s have been on lately have been such a disappointment. I am a little bit bummed out with iRacing for the tracks that have been on the GT3s lately. It's been absolutely crap. Like, we had Summit last week, I think it were, and like really bad tracks. So the iRating did take, if I had got down my rating and my safety rating took a massive hit last week. That was a poor left-hander. Before this race starts, I'm going to have to go for a quick toilet break. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, it's yeah, I've not been impressed at all, mate, with iRacing GT3s lately. It's been piss poor. The tracks that have been offered have just been absolutely garbage. But I think Nürburgring, Nordschleife, whatever it is, Ringmeister, they've got, I'm sure it's next week, like tomorrow or the day after, the GT3. I'm really, really looking forward to just some proper GT3 action on the Nürburgring. I will have to relearn the GT3 a little bit. I've not driven them for a couple of weeks, but really, really, really looking forward to it. I'm going to have lots of fun next week. I'm not going to be touching Red Dead Redemption at all next week. I've been playing Red Dead 2 this week and last week. Not like I've still been iRacing as well, obviously, but the storyline on, I know it's completely irrelevant. Red Dead 2, the story is absolutely, it's emotional as well. It's amazing, but it's emotional. Like, it's amazing at grabbing your emotion, your attention. Mad.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
On the Nürburgring, I'm a little bit of a sucker on the Nürburgring for the in the GT3s for the BMW and the Corvette. In the GT4s is the Porsche or the BMW. The BMW, in my opinion, is better than the Corvette on the Nürburgring. But the Corvette feels... It's amazing. It sounds awesome. It feels very responsive. The BMW feels quite lazy. The GT3 BMW feels quite lazy. The GT4 BMW, it feels like the complete opposite, so responsive, whereas the Porsche GT4 feels quite lazy. The Porsche GT3 is a little bit of an all-rounder. I will be in the Porsche as well. I will, especially if people want to see me in the Porsche or the Nürburgring, the GT3 Porsche. I will definitely 100% use it, because it's a fucking lively weapon, is what it is. But I feel as though the GT4 Porsche is a little bit underwhelming. The first car that I bought on iRacing was the GT4 Porsche, actually. And I was very underwhelmed, and then... What was it, the BMW, actually? Did I buy the BMW? I may have bought the BMW, I may have just told a lie. Either way, the GT4 BMW requires a little bit more finesse, I believe, but it's easier, and because it's more lively, it doesn't feel as understeery as the Porsche GT4, where you don't get that understeery feeling in the GT3 Porsche. I may have just butchered the last few corners, just on a tangent of... Sorry, guys. Oh, turn. Car I'm in, the Honda Civic. Well, because it's the only TCR car I've got. It's not going to be an Audi, is it? The BMW GT3 or 4 you're talking about, sorry. I'm assuming GT3. Right, you have to bear with 2 seconds, buddy. I need a quick toilet moment. I'm getting tangled up here. We're in. We're in. Right. Warm up. Oh, is that end of warm up? That is the end of warm up. Back. Let's go to the race. Are we in? Yeah, the BMW GT3. Do you mean? And I noticed that you said favourite all around. I actually agree with that. It's not my favourite car, but I feel like the BMW GT3
One lap to green, get ready. Line up on the left side.
is
The estimated SOF is 2,530. Pit road's closed, don't come in. It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
I feel like the BMW GT3 is a very friendly all-rounder. Like, it works on all tracks pretty much. Whereas the Corvette, it's not as friendly. Yeah, I actually cannot disagree at all with that.
5 cars left to grid.
The BMW GT3 is... It just performs well everywhere, whereas the Corvette is a little bit more... I feel as though the Corvette's more niche. The Corvette, I can get a little bit of a faster time in the Corvette at Spa, or what's the other one? Summit. Whereas the BMW just... But then the Corvette would be shit at, say, Alton Park. Whereas the BMW just is competitive all around. So yeah, I don't disagree with that statement at all.
Catch that 15 car.
If you're looking to try and budget a
Catch
little
that
bit
6 car.
and get into the GT3s on iRacing, I'd just tell anybody buy the BMW.
Catch that 14 car.
It is best overall. I can't speak for the Mustang. I've not drove the Mustang, and I sort of refuse to because I feel as though it's been treated as the meta. And I hate driving meta cars. If anybody said to me, yeah, well, what, of the BMW? So, like, if anyone says to me, like, I want a car that I can use pretty much on all tracks that can crop up on iRacing.
Getting ready, going green.
I'd say BMW, yeah. Me, I've not drove the Mustang, but everyone seems to be abusing the Mustang on every track at the moment. It seems to be the meta, which
Big car is in.
is a little bit annoying.
Green flag, green flag.
Right, just give him the inside. I'm not going to start fighting already.
Car on the right. Keep to the left. Hold your line. Clear on the right.
Stay off the curb. Those curbs are nasty. I don't know why we're fighting for position this early on into the Nürburgring. I hope he doesn't ram me. You have to have your wheel at 600 degrees. Right. I said I've not bought the Mustang. I've not used it either. But it does seem to be getting some abuse. A lot of people seem to be, and it does seem very fast on corner exits, like from looking at other people's exits, not my own. So I've driven it. Don't take the inside of this corner. That'd be a little bit crazy with cold tires, man. He's going for the inside. I'm not going to fight
Stay
him.
on the left. Clear.
Got a funny feeling he's going to have himself an accident. Number 19 in front. There we go. Oh, he's all right. Can I sneak round number 14? Can I sneak round him? I think we are going to be entering the realms of more risk versus reward at the moment.
There's an incident ahead.
Sit behind him for a little while longer. But not too
My
long.
King.
Oh, that was a very early break, my friend. Very early break. Right, I do need to get past this 14 car. I've made my mind up. Could do with the slipstream off the pink one, not the green one. I'm in a very bad position. I could do with being where the green car is for the next straight. Run up the hill. And we'll come up to my most hated corner. Don't think we're going to get it. Can I get a little bit of a... No. No, we're just going to have to try and make most of it. Going to have to try and make the most of it.
Right side. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
I ain't got the cojones for it. Not yet. Oh,
Got a slow car on the left.
good job I didn't. This is going to be weird. Dodgy line. Gonna brake at the curb. Come in wide. Can I abuse the inside of this guy? Get us... No. Bloody hell, I'm driving like rubbish here. I'm struggling to get around this guy. We'll get around him. No doubt in my mind. I just don't want to get in front of him on a straight where he's just going to be able to abuse the straight in return. I want to get in front of him just before us, or on a set of corners. Because he's definitely defending, because he's taking the inside quite often. Can I get him on my favourite part of the track? He's got an off track there.
Right side.
It's a bit sketchy here.
Keep to the left. Left side.
Sorry.
Clear on the left.
I swear,
There's an incident behind.
that was not my intention. I knew it was sketchy. I knew he was going to come in tight. Well, not that tight, but... Shit. I suppose that's what you get when... Fucking I feel awful. I have to watch the replay of that. I feel genuinely really bad about that. Fucking hell. I hope that wasn't my fault. I'm going to have to check the replay. You'll have to let me know what you guys think at the end of the race. I feel as though it wasn't my fault, but I'm worried it was my fault. And if it is my fault, I owe that guy a big apology. Without watching the replay, what do you think? Do you think I was a little bit nasty there? Well, obviously I didn't purposely do it, but I feel awful. I felt as though he cut my nose.
2 laps to go.
I'm going to have to watch the replay. It's hard to say without the replay. I feel the same as it stands.
Could've... 42.049.
I could have done without the 4X. Trying to get an early promotion, but oh well. Right, let's go catch the pink Civic up. Purple Civic, whatever colour it is. I think it's pink. We've got a 2.7 gap. Can we close that gap? Can we close the gap? 2.6. Slowly closing it. Not really had much of a place to close the gap if we can close the gap. Yeah, 2.4. We'll not have any slipstream. 2.3, so we are definitely got the edge of this guy on corners. Until now. That was a little bit sketchy, a bit of a butchered corner. This was a bit of a butchered chicane, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I do feel as though he was trying to... I want to say that he was trying to defend, but ideally, if you've got a spotter on iRacing, you're not going to close somebody on after your spotter's just said there's somebody on your left. It happens more than you think. I've noticed that more. The higher up the rating that I've got through on iRacing, the more I have found that people either don't use a spotter or they just pit maneuver themselves as some sort of defense tactic. If you don't mind me asking, buddy, what rating are you? Most hated corner on the ring. I hate this corner with a passion. That was a very slow exit. Nothing wrong with that. I was sat at 1200 for a long time. I feel as though between 12 and 1500, it's sort of the rating where you're ready just to burst to the next level, if that makes sense.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
I can remember when I was between 12 and 1500, I kept watching up to like 1800 and then having a big fall back down. And I find it's quite frustrating, I won't lie. And then all of a sudden I start hitting like 1900 and back down to like 11, 1200. And then all of a sudden I just clicked. I mean, only a few weeks ago, I went from 2500. I had such a bad week. It was when the GT3s was started on their shit tracks in this season. I went down to like 12, 1300. I was like, wow, what is happening? The climb out is so hard. It is so hard. And then you start getting the odd race where they throw you into just a cesspit of like 3,000 plus rated players every now and again. You're like, what? How the hell am I supposed to gain any rating here? But the best advice I think I can give you to climb past that 1800 mark and start touching 2000 is, it worked for me. I just stopped trying to... I just started to just try and finish instead of trying to win. And my rating just accepted it and just slowly climbed. I went from trying to win and get a podium or whatever to just can I finish this race? Just finish the race. Don't wreck out. Then that was the moment I got above 2000. A little while of doing that. A short while, actually. Coming wide. There we go. I've actually lost a second on that guy. I've not had the best lap that lap. Got another lap to try and close it. 3.5 seconds. It's a good gap, to be fair. I was trying to just do easy laps. I was in third in the first, fourth. Decided I had to go second to last lap as you. Yeah, it's usually the case. You know what? I dare say that a race-ending accident on the last lap or second to last lap is worse than a race-ending accident near the beginning.
29.20.
Well, that's a bad lap. Fucking hell, that was a slow lap, 29 seconds. Shit. Oh, that was a slow lap. I normally drop like 125s or something. What has happened? Go on, head down. Have to put a little bit more focus into this one. I don't want to lose to Fabian Feller, who's behind. He's giving me the flashes. He's been flashing me as well. I don't want to just drop the position to him so easily, knowing that I've got a few seconds to shave off these lap times. Definitely making him work for it because he's not flashing. It's illegal to flash in people's mirrors, you know. That's a poor exit. Very poor exit. Better exit. Bit of a slow mid-corner, I won't lie. Seems to be closing the gap again between the guy in front, making a bit of a gap between me and the guy behind, who's not so sure about flashing me no more. Poor. I lose a lot of time there, and I think the Audi's a little bit faster than the Civic on the straights, so I may end up losing position to the guy, especially the 0.6. He will have some slipstream on me. It should have been just a scrape. I'm not ignoring it. I will jump back and check that message. Sorry, man. I do apologise. Oh! Oh! Yeah, he's made a boo-boo. He's made a boo-boo. Now, please don't block me. Please don't block me. Please don't block me. Right. He's gonna block any. Definitely covered the inside there. Good of him. He didn't do it dangerously. Did it quite tactfully. Good defence from the guy in front. He didn't just swing into the middle of the road. He did pick up speed before he did. Some reasonable speed at least. Yes, the Audi isn't so sure about flashing no more, is he? I seem to be butchering these corners. I'm definitely feeling the pressure now. That one especially butchered. Yep, the Audi's going to take it.
They say you cut the corner.
Just
Right
give
side.
it him. Just give it him.
Clear.
Plus I've got a penalty to serve. That's a shame. Now, can I be cheeky and just stay close enough to grab a cheeky slipstream? That may, I'm not going to speak too soon, but may have just worked in my favour. As long as I can get this carousel. There we go, that was a better carousel. I might be able to smidge the position back. Yes, I'm gonna get a. Mind you, he's got a slipstream from the guy in front. The Audi tends to be a little bit quicker, so. Taking a race, I may or may not have came over on someone. The entrance of the Scary. It should have been a scrape.
The car in P2 just hit the fastest lap. 21.81.
Come on. not happening.
Car stopped on the left. You've got a slow car on the right.
Not happening. That's a shame. All because of
There's
that
the flag,
mistake.
it's over.
All because of that mistake.
We'll get him next time, don't worry.
Yeah, we will get them next time. So, lap 1. Oh. What's happening here? Lap 1. Where was it again? I forgot. I just follow it till we see an accident. Whose fault was this? Now I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit worried. It was here. Was it here? Yeah. Around this next left-hander. Now, I know it's risky. I think I'm in the clear. Yeah, you come way over. Yeah, I think I'm in the clear. I know that I kind of did just ram myself in here, but you got to be checking your mirror all the time. Yeah, you got to pay attention to what's going on around you. So if we go in his cockpit, I'm in his mirror here. I'm in this mirror. I'm in this mirror. His spotter is obviously saying about now there's somebody on your left. You can see if he's looking at his rear mirror in here, you can see I'm on his inside. You can see as well in the rear mirror I'm going for the overtake. I feel like he cuts in to just try and defend. I think I'm in the clear there. If we look at my inputs, I just straighten up. Obviously, I have to turn a little bit right now. Oh dear. We'll, you know what, we're going to be cheeky and clip that. Be cheeky. Cheeky ring. Sounds wrong, doesn't it? Yeah, there was a little bit of a netcode issue in there as well. We can't deny it. Definitely can't. Doesn't help, especially this time. It throws me a lot onto US servers, and being in the UK, the ping isn't great. Right, Nürburgring, where are you? 20 minutes till it starts. Registering. Yeah, iRacing seems to be having a bit of a netcode issue lately, doesn't it? I never really noticed it being that much of an issue until the past, I'm going to say, month. So we gained 1 iRating. Just 1. Alright, we go. We're joining back. Joining back in. Yeah, he was definitely, well, he was obviously defending a fair chunk. We can't really blame him for. I still feel bad for him because Nürburgring is one of the worst tracks to get whooped out on, to be honest. Nothing worse than getting whooped out the Nürburgring. What's it like in Tennessee weather-wise? Or is it? Are we in March? February. What made me think we was in March? Crazy. Lunatic. Pretty cold winter. What is cold in Tennessee? I know you're going to have to give it me in Fahrenheit. I'm pretty sure you guys use Fahrenheit, don't you? And I will, yeah, we're awkward over here. Use Celsius. Minus 15. What? The coldest I've been in. I mean, in the UK now, it's pretty mild. About, I think tonight it's gave something like 2 Celsius, something like that, which is just above freezing. Yeah, that's cold for these parts. Yeah, I mean, in the UK, we are pretty heavy hitters on insulation, right? Because by trade, I am a builder slash plasterer. I built houses, extensions, and the regs are always updating, always. And the insulation we have to put in now is absolutely astronomical compared to what we had to do when I first started building 15 years ago or so. What am I, 32? So when I actually started to give a toss, was it? Yeah, about 15 years ago. I used to work on sites in the school holidays, so when we had some time off school, I used to go and do a lot of bricklaying on site and plastering. Obviously, as a kid, I'd just labour, but as I got a little bit bigger and a little bit stronger, I'd actually get on the trowels as well. Yeah, that's another thing as well. Energy is getting expensive. And when we fit windows now, I think we're at triple glazing now on the windows. So it's been a while since I fitted any windows. Tell a lie, I fixed some windows the other week, but there was on a listed building, so they had to be a very specific design to match the original windows. So I actually think I can't remember if they were single or double glazed. So in the US, if I'm not mistaken, you don't plaster, do you? You put up drywall and then fill the gaps. Like you have a tapered edge on the drywall, and then do you call it a mudder or a mud chucker or something who literally chucks in something into the gaps and fills them in and makes a nice smooth edge and then sands them flat. So that was meant to be -7. Oh, so you've got like double the cold weather at -15. Mud and tape, that's it. See, in the UK, I mean, they use mud and tape a lot now in commercial buildings. But in the UK, one of my main jobs is to, we call it plastering. So very similar material to the mud that you're talking about. We'll plaster the whole wall. We'll put up the drywall, as you call it, or it's just plasterboard. And then we'll plaster the whole wall. Not just the cracks. Yeah. Yeah, it's very old-fashioned. The UK is very old-fashioned. It's the US. The way of the way they do it in the US is a lot more efficient. A lot more efficient in the US. I mean, I do like it the traditional way, but because it keeps me in a job. Well, I work for myself, so I don't work for anyone other than the customer, but the UK, the rates for plastering are starting to skyrocket. So I'm hoping that soon I can hopefully take advantage of it. It's not quite... Where I live, there's still quite a lot of competition. But in parts of the UK, it's started to go stupid money. No, that is another truth. That is another truth. Everybody wants to pay an electrician. That's a very sore subject for me. You've just stumbled on. Everybody wants to pay an electrician. Everybody wants to pay. I mean, it's these past years been really rough for me. I had my van and all my tools stolen. The insurance wouldn't pay out, so I've had to empty my savings essentially to buy all the tools back in the van. And then my new van broke down. Oh, I've had it. I'm not. It's been rough, but I'm okay. Does that make sense? It's been a rough past year or two for me. And then I have had a lot of... Why I say it's a sore subject is I've had a lot of customers trying to lowball me on price lately. And it's like, I get it. I get you want to get it as cheap as possible, but I have to put a proper price in. I'm like struggling this year. I can't do any favours. Not because I don't want to, just I can't afford to. And I always find that the electrician that goes in after me, especially if I've just fit a kitchen, never has an issue with customers trying to lowball him. And he could, you know, I mean, I get it, electrician's very skilled, you have to be very, very, very knowledgeable. I've just realised I'm baffling on about tradesmen and craftsmen. We're on a racing stream. I don't mind as long as you guys don't mind. Yeah, they care when you get... Yep. It's one of those, you know, I've been saying to people lately, you know, I don't fancy breaking my back for little money. Don't want to break my back, but I know you want to save a few quid, but I'm the one who's got to break my back. And when, you know, plastering, bricklaying is very repetitive. You hit the nail on the head, the one car. Next time I start trying to play with how I'm braking in this car. Because I do feel as though I'm trying to brake a little bit like I'm in a GT3. Similar, but more consequences are given in this car for early throttle application. Yeah, bricklayers have a short career. Oh dear. Yeah. Bricklayers, they need to get off the tools as fast as possible. If they don't, my dad is a great example. My dad is a bricklayer by trade. And his wrists, his elbows, his hands, I mean, what is he now? Early 60s? He's suffering. My father is he's suffering. Bless him. And my dad was a very
Slow car ahead.
very strong, very well built
right.
bloke, and to see somebody lose their physique as well and build so fast due to just wear and tear. Yeah, oh dear, I'm sorry, I'm reading chat again. Yeah, especially when we're building an extension and the scaffold is only up so high. With us only being domestic, we're not big commercial builders. We are like, oh, you know, yeah, oh, hands are over the head.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, I mean, plastering as well, when we're plastering a ceiling. That can get, but the advantage I have is that I'm ambidextrous to a degree. I can
Car on the right.
plaster and bricklay with both hands.
Hold your line. Clear on the right.
Oh, come on! He did nothing wrong. He just took the inside as I'm
Got
off and
wheel
on.
damage.
Just gonna reset. Here we are only in practice. Yeah. If you don't mind me asking, what do you do? What is your occupation? I know, yeah, you said you're in the military, in the Marines. I'll read the rest of it in a second. Sorry. I always feel as though I'm being ignorant when I don't read chat. So if I am, I promise I'm not being ignorant. Just get around these few corners and I'll check what else you wrote. Sorry. But it's the best way to learn. The thing is, if you've got common sense, which obviously if you've been in the Marines, you're going to have common sense. You know how to use a tape measure, and you're good with your hands. you should be able to turn your hand to most skills, to be fair. I mean, sometimes you'll fail, like sometimes you'll make a bad job, but you just keep doing it and you'll be able to do anything, just self-teach yourself everything. I mean, I'm practically self-taught on a lot of things like kitchen fitting, bathroom fitting, plumbing. You know, I won't touch electrics. Electric doesn't seem to like me. That's a terrible house from my dad. Sorry. So, indirectly, he taught me everything about building. Well, nothing better than learning off people in your family. Although it's the best way to learn from your family, but it's also the hardest or the most difficult because I don't know if in the US it's the same. In the UK we have a phrase, never work for friends or family, because you'll always argue. When I worked with my dad, he taught me a lot. But, wow.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead.
Did we argue over the most stupid, petty things too. I can remember I was a dickhead. I was an absolute arsehole. Like, don't get it twisted. My dad was a bit of a dickhead to work for, to be honest with you, as well, but we was both as bad as each other, and he used to slave me around a little bit. I wasn't a slave, but he'd talk at me a little bit because I was younger and experienced.
Car 18, just hit the fastest lap.
And we just
27.95.
we just fit a kitchen, and we left something in the loft after we plastered the ceiling in the kitchen. We just fit this brand new kitchen. It looked amazing. Underfloor heating we put in and everything. Nice new shiny units on the walls. Beautifully plastered ceiling. And in the loft, so above the ceiling, I can't remember what we left in there. It was something stupid. So he said to me, like an absolute dick, go to the loft and go and fetch whatever tool it was. And I was like, oh, can I finish my drink? It was really hot. It was like 30, 40 degrees Celsius, something like that. Really hot day. And in the loft, with all the insulation, it was so itchy and stuffy. I was like, can I just finish my drink, please? And he's like, no, I need it now. So, obviously, he wasn't talking to me like that all the time. We just had a bit of a disagreement. I went to the loft and I felt so frustrated. I was such a dick, I shouldn't admit this. I kicked the ceiling from above to like, not to break it, but to like stamp like I'm pissed off, sort of. And my foot went straight through the ceiling into the kitchen that had just been fitted and plastered. And then to top it off, because my foot went through, I slipped off the joist I was sat on and went straight through the ceiling. Oh, I mean, at the time I was like, oh no. So yeah, we ended up putting a brand new ceiling in again. And I've never seen a man who's just finished plastering so pissed off in my life. He had every right to be pissed off with me that day. He had every right to be pissed off with me. I was like, I was immediately in the wrong. And yeah, you're dead right, you are. When you have to get it done, and it's your house as well, you've got no choice. You have to be more invested. I mean, my wife would slate me right now. I am terrible at home. I never finish anything at home. And my argument is that it's because I'm not getting paid. Like, you know, I'll finish it when I'm ready. But when I'm ready to finish something at home, it's a long time. I've put the kitchen in. What? 4 years ago? How long have it been? Yeah, about 4 years ago. I'm still not finished. I did myself a media wall. You can kind of see it, I think, on camera to the right. I think there's a TV in the wall, and a little bit lower down there's the sound bar and the internet router and everything. I've still not finished this living room, and it's been decorated 4 or 5 times. Our bedroom, I have recently just replastered the whole room. I've still not finished that. I started that before Christmas. The decking on the back garden, I've got a big deck, and still not finished it. It's usable. I do it till it's in a usable state, and I think, that'll do. And my wife goes crazy. Sometimes she'll follow me and just start finishing off around me, but obviously if it's for other people, I do finish it, but when it's for myself and I'm not getting paid, then it's I get quite lazy towards the end. Oh dear, looked at chat box again. Sorry. Can we make a meal of this guy? Can we make a meal of him? Oopsie daisy. He breakfast. He had a breakfast. Breakfast. Definitely had a breakfast. I really appreciate you jumping in chat tonight, buddy. Is this the first time you've seen the stream, if you don't mind me asking? Oh dear. Oh, you caught short. See, oh, nice one. Well, I'm really glad you've jumped in. Especially with Tom and as well earlier. It's been really nice to stream and have a chat. There's usually a guy from. Oh, no, I hope I've not got it wrong. I'm sure he's from Belgium, who usually jumps in on a Sunday. Christoph, his name. So you, Tom, I'm really glad that you've jumped in, because it makes it a lot easier for me to just talk and sort of be myself, rather than like worrying, am I being a dick, or, you know, just makes it easier. Thank you, is what I'm trying to say. Thank you ever so much. Well, I'm looking at the stats from the last stream. I get a lot of TV viewers, so I'm not sure if they can chat. And a lot of PC, a lot of computer viewers. So I think I get played in the background a lot. No issue. Whatever it is, you know, guys just lurking around. I super appreciate it. It's absolutely awesome. However, people are watching, but it's really nice to get someone like yourself in chat as well. It's easier to make it flow, if that makes sense. Because I don't really know what to talk about when I'm not really getting anything chat. I'm a little bit stumped, and I'm like, okay, I'll talk about this. Now, I'm worried that I'm just being a little bit too robotic, if that makes sense. And I feel as though I can flow a lot easier when I've got, you know, somebody to chat with. And you know, when I really, you know, really appreciate it, man. Thank you ever so much. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. Thank you. And thanks to the guy earlier as well, Tom, and a few of the other guys that jump in and chat sometimes. Yeah, it can get quite boring, can't it? Yeah, that's I need to find, oh shit, there we go. Great example. I need to find a way to get the chat. I'm gonna sort it for next stream, get the chat a little bit more like that way into my screen. Because I'm actually running a laptop separate. So I can see the chat and actually make sure that the stream is running okay. So I am one of the viewers will actually be me, you know, just so I can make sure everything's running smooth without having to click off mid-race. And have a quick peek and see the chat and make sure the stream's working, because every now and again, one of my first streams I did, it may have been like the second or third stream, I went like 2 hours with people joining for like 5 seconds and then leaving immediately. And I realised when I watched the stream back that halfway through, well, maybe like 10 minutes into the stream, after the race, after the first race, OBS stopped picking up my game window. So all they seen was a black screen, and maybe, I can't remember if there was me on a shitty webcam, the top left corner or something, or maybe was it bottom left at the time. So it's just there was literally just watching a black screen of me turn a steering wheel. So yeah, that's like, cheers guys, you could have let me know. You could have let me know that there was nothing coming through. But yeah, so I've got a laptop now, and I've caught it once or twice over the past few streams where it's not came through, and I've been able to jump on it and fix it before it's become an actual issue. I did give you the inside there, buddy, because I cocked up. If you don't want to take it, that's fine by me. Still in practice, so it doesn't really matter. Try to use this as a bit of exercise to
Car on the left.
He's got the inside, let him have it.
Stay on the right. Hold your line. Keep to the right.
He's got the position, bless him.
Stay on the right. Clear.
So when I checked out this week, had the results page up, and you could see the rate. Yeah, that's why I've got the laptop running, because I have made those mistakes, and I can see if I'm making it before it turns into a bit of a showstopper, if that makes sense. Not like I'm putting on a great show or anything, but if all I'm going to do is just sit on a black screen or the results page, then you're not going to have much luck. Why am I in 6th? Why do I need to stop with 6th up that hill. In the Honda Civic, you need 5th going up that hill. Like, it feels tempting, but you lose speed by going in 6th. My eyes are burning. I think the wife's got the heating on, so yeah, it's like a bit of a quite dry air at the minute. It makes my eyes a little bit sore. Should stop moaning and stop being a bitch.
1 lap to green, get ready. Line up on the right side. The estimated SOF is 2,393. Pit road's closed. There are a lot of points on the table. Be smart and get a good finish.
Yeah, thank you, man. I swear I feel like Italian and Ice Cube at the moment.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid. Everyone's gridded.
Everybody's running Hondas in here?
I think the best is the Audi with, I think the best is the Audi if you're alright at corner entry.
Catch up, 6 car.
Roger that, thank you, sir.
Catch up, 8 car. Catch up, 21 car. Catch up,
Oh,
5
shut up.
car. Catch up, 13 car.
I think the Honda is more forgiving, so on a track like this, I think people use the Honda because it's more forgiving than the Audi. But I think the Audi is more rewarding as long as you can handle it. I think that's the truth. That's what I've gathered from it. But,
I like BMW.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
but I've gone with the Honda myself because there's not really that many Japanese cars on iRacing, is there, to choose from? I mean, you've got the rally cars, like the Subaru, but
Getting ready, going green.
what Japanese sports car do you actually have access to? Honda is Japanese, I'm pretty sure. I suppose you could say the same
Each car is in.
for the Hyundai Korea.
Green, 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 green.
Well, I suppose you've got the Kia Optima in the multi-class with the Caddy. Right, Mr. Audi, sneaking a position on the pace lap. Let's see if we can do anything about that, shall we?
Got a slow car on the right. Car stopped on the right.
Yeah, we're
Right
going
side.
fast.
Keep to the
Let's
left.
leave it past. Thank you, man.
Clear on the right.
Yeah, no problem.
That was a
Yeah,
nice
first
car.
race, new car, so I'll just try to stay clear of everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I've only just started driving the TCRs this week. I know this track very well. I just don't know the car very well. But I think I've had a little bit more practice in the Honda than you have the Audi. Oh, see Daisy.
Got a slow car on the left.
Well, that's a few free positions. Thank you, boys. Thank you, boys. I hope they were boys. Not that I have an issue. I just hope I've not called a lady a man. Right, okay, we're catching the bike back up. So let's have a look at what's on offer. What can we grab? What sort of can we get a ticket to a slipstream the next straight? That'd be handy. Can we get a ticket to a slipstream? Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. I think we're going to get... No,
Thanks, Robert. Appreciate it.
I don't think we are.
Oh, no
Gonna,
problem.
don't think we are going to get a ticket to a slipstream.
Trying to hang in there. I'm like, hey, it's a little faster than me. I can see. I'm like, move. So I just move.
Yeah, that corner's caught me out again. Right, remember, if I don't know if it's the same, but in the Honda Civic, up this straight the Nürburgring, leave it in 5th. Feels tempting, it sounds like it wants to go to 6th, but it will cost you some speed. A little bit of smoke there in front. Oh, turned in a little bit late there. Can abuse that curb on the right. You can. Smoke. Somebody just come off track a little bit. It's like there's a little bit of drama about to unfold in front. Approach with caution. Okay, we made a little bit of a gap again between us and Brandon. As long as we can hold it on the next carousel, that a 50%, you know, 50-50 butcher. As long as we don't get a butcher, we shouldn't be giving him. We shouldn't be giving him a slipstream. Shouldn't. You know, he could pull something out of his rear here. I should be able to catch a nice slipstream off of these guys. We have a breakfast.
Go left.
Oh, just avoided him. Nice. Woo. Oh, come on, man. Get your foot down. Should I give him a shove? Should I give him a shove? Matthew, do you want a shove? Or should I go around him? I'll give him a shove. That's enough shoving.
Left side. Stay on the right. Stay on the right.
Try and stay as close
Still
as I
left.
can to him. To catch a little bit of a slipstream off him.
2 laps to go.
I'm not
Still
going to make
left.
it. I'm going to give it him. Give it him back.
Clear.
It's not worth it. It's not worth wrecking. It's not worth getting greedy here. Pretty sure I'm faster than him on the corners, so
38.582.
think there's a safer place to take it. It's quite a high-speed corner there where people get a little bit shaky on the brakes. Bit of a shady place to commit, I think. Just gave it back to him. There's no need to throw the race away on lap 1. Oh dear. We messed that corner up a little bit. Matthew isn't very talkative. You could ask him a question, he will ignore you. It's the guy in front. So we will now start to call him Edward. If you've watched many of the shorts, pal, you'll probably know what type of person we call Edward. There is a story behind that as well. There is a reason why I call nasty people of the track Edward. There is a reason, and I don't know if I should reveal it. I don't know. It's not the fact that it's not that I want to hide it. I just don't know if it sounds a little bit petty. I suppose if I don't want to know. If I ever get asked, I think I'll just say it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If anybody... I don't know. I'd just come out with that, I suppose, if it ever become important. Right, we've got a little bit of a slipstream on this guy. We will not have a slipstream on P11. P14 will have a minor one off of me, but nothing meaningful to...
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Should be able to sneak past this guy. Should. Don't know if we'll have time, actually. Oopsie. Get him checking that mirror. Gotta get around this guy. Shouldn't have braked there. Don't know why I did. I was a little bit sketchy on the exit, but we're all right. We're all right. Leave it in 4th. Should have left it in 4th there. Don't know why I didn't. little bit of an off track there. Not really taking into consideration the dirty air that I'm picking up from the Edward in front. Right, got a happy gap. This guy seems to take it a little bit steady through here. Oh, and I've not capitalised on it at all. A little bit too much understeer for my liking through there. Come on. Come on, Slipstream. A little bit more. A little bit more. Same place again. I can't go for it. I daren't. I ain't got the cojones to do it here.
White flag, one more lap to go. .085.
Right, come on. We'll drive faster than this. We could do him on these corners. Let's do him on these corners. Come on.
Car on the left. Still
Close
left.
as we can. Get as much slipstream as we can off this guy.
Still left.
Done it.
Clear.
Done it. Yes. Yes. Get in. Finally. Took long enough. Right, I just need to try and gap the guys behind me now. It's not over. They're forgiving me slipstream further around here. Baby for nothing. Has the Audi gone off? Has the guy in the pink gone off? I think he's lost it. I'll have a look at the replay. Looks like he's off track. Oh, it was very poor. Very sketchy entry. We saved it though. We saved it. Can we salvage it? Can we salvage it? I think that's salvaged. Not fast, but salvaged. Yeah, we are starting to create some distance between me and Edward. Yep, we're getting there. This is the last lap as well. We're not going to catch the guys in front. We are just racing again. Oh dear. No. What we are racing against now is the objective is just make a gap. Don't give away slipstream for the last couple of straights. And I think we're succeeding. Even though we're cocked up there, we've still got a hundredth of a second. Main hundredth of a second gap. Is just not cock this monstrosity of a corner up. That'll do. Not the best, not the cleanest, but it's enough. I think it's important when you are racing, especially on a track like Nürburgring.
Stick to your line, dude.
Don't race the guy in front. Sounds so counterproductive. Don't race the guy in front of you. Race the guy behind you. Your mission should be whatever makes the biggest gap between you and the man behind. That's my opinion. Because while you're battling on the Nürburgring, a track like it, there's many tracks similar. Spa's another great example, especially in a slower car such as the MX-5. You can beat them on the corners and whatnot. As soon as you get back on the straights, they're going to get that time back and they're going to get you again, especially after Rouge. So if the guy in front is faster than the guy behind, rather than battling him immediately for the position, just, you know, don't give him a reason to defend and slow down. Oh, shit. Could have done without that. Don't give him a reason to defend and slow down. You know, reinforce his driving. Even though you might be a bit faster than him, you're both going to be slower than the guy behind. Which means the guy behind is going to be able to keep pace a lot easier. And on the next straight, he's going to get you again. And then you've got to do that work all over again. So what I'm trying to say is sometimes it's faster to decide, like, choose when to try and overtake the guy in front. And sometimes it's a lot, well, no, every time it's a lot slower to relentlessly attack the guy in front, especially if he's defending and he's not much slower than you. It's, if he's relentlessly defending, the guys behind you are going to catch you up. And then you're defending all of a sudden. I have butchered the last leg of this track. Butchered it. Last place to try and gain a little bit back. That'll do.
Can you help me, Five?
It's enough. So you'll sometimes see me, oh, so much this race, even though I could go on the offence, sometimes I'll take a step back and just follow the guy in front. As long as he's faster.
P3, just hit the fastest lap.
The guy behind.
20.734.
Well, I won't be doing any lap time heroes this one because I've butchered a few quarters here.
Good race.
A slow but steady, safe
Car
ending.
stopped ahead. There's the flag, it's over. Bring it on home and let's get out of here.
Oof, what was that one instant point? That'll do. 2400 server, that'll do, that'll do. What time is it? 11. Have we got time for, what can we finish on? What shall I finish on? It's getting a bit late now to do another hour on there. Work in the morning, but I will be streaming probably Wednesday night. I may have to call it there, guys. Are you still here with his, I can't pronounce that name, man. Is it Mumwaldi? Are you still with us? Yeah, it's getting to that time where I need to start getting myself ready for an early-ish night. Damn, for some reason. Right, the first race, we got 4 or 5 instant points. If I let me just flip it, what can I do here? Oh, which button is it do I need to press? Is it seen? That's pretty bad, but I think that gives you what you need to see. You'll see I'm on a bit of a bad rodeo at the moment with the rating, but yeah, so the first race of the Nürburgring, we got 0.17, and then this one we got 0.64. Pretty interesting. Another one like that will be back into A license. Next week on the Nürburg, what we got next week? Yeah, is this GT3? Yep, GT3 next week. That I am going to abuse this. I'm going to absolutely abuse this event. Absolutely abuse it. But I'm gonna have to call it a night there, guys. But I hope I see you again, mate. You've been absolutely awesome. You've been absolutely awesome. Am I saying the name correctly, Mumwaldy or Waldy? What am I calling you, mate? What am I calling you? Nice one, mate. I really appreciate that. But what can I call you for next time? I want to say mum. It feels a bit weird calling you mum. I don't know if I'm getting the name correct. Mumwaldy. Do you know what? If you want, I could call you mum. I could call you mum. It'll give me a chuckle. Okay, I could call you mum if it works. I could call you mum. I can call you mum. Yeah, so probably Wednesday. I try and get another week. If not every Sunday. So whatever today is for you in the US, I'm sure it's Sunday too. I think you're behind us in time. Every Sunday is definite. I try and get one midweek as well. I can't promise though because the child's autistic. Her sleeping pattern's a little bit haywire. So yeah, thanks everyone. Thank you, Mum. Yeah, it's coming up for midnight, about 20 minutes off midnight. But thank you, Mum. Thank you for everyone else as well who's been in and watching or lurking, whatever you've been doing. I massively supports the channel, especially like you, Tom. I think there might have been another guy earlier as well. Just chatting. It actually doesn't just support me; it supports the channel also massively. Yeah, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. If I fail this week, I'll try not to.